In 2025, a massive new theme park will open here in Nashville.
Yeah, it's called Storyville Gardens, and it's all about books. Lowrey has more on the story behind the project.
Yeah, so I've spent a lot of time recently with the woman who came up with this idea. She's a dreamer. I mean, literally, she had a dream about this project in 2016. Since then, she's worked tirelessly to bring it to life. Building from the ground up takes time. No one knows that better than Delisa Guerrier.
Our development company started off so small, and it just was a matter of getting in there, doing the work, staying focused.
In 2011, at the age of 24, with a newborn,
I started selling homes.
in 2014, she started developing. 8 years later, it's grown to nearly $250 million of property being developed all at the same time, right now in Middle Tennessee. Could you imagine 2014 Delisa being in 2022 Delisa's shoes?
No.
So much has changed.
So much has changed.
The biggest change is this, a massive theme park Delisa's bringing to life in Nashville. Storyville Gardens will feature stories from the four corners of the world, meant to delight and inspire and address a problem of literacy in Tennessee.
If we can get our children to read for fun, anything, their test scores will increase. If we could bring these stories and these books to lives, will that encourage them to read for fun? So we think so.
This big dream came literally from a dream in the same place she crafts them now, her home. At the start of COVID, she moved her entire operation into her basement.
The birth of all of these things that we're doing, massive things, are coming right here from my house. You can see the Alice in Wonderland's maze.
Wow. She holds meetings for this billion-dollar theme park in this very room. I'm sure you've encountered people along the way who doubted what you were wanting to do, but you've known it would work. How?
I think that something happens when you know that your task is not your own. My faith is what guides me, but I also know that what is faith with no work?
Delisa still hasn't announced the park's location, but we know a national literacy nonprofit will accompany the plans. It'll let kids read their way into the park for free. Until then, she'll create a world with words.
There are children of all ages who need that. That's who I'm doing it for. And because of that, it doesn't matter what anyone says, what anyone's opinion is. There is no outside influence that could penetrate the plans that I have, period.
She is as resolute as she sounds. Delisa is very open about the role her faith has played in creating this park. It's not a story you typically hear either, but you can read more about her journey in this story on WSMV.com.
So creative.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Lauren.